Defining characters, both in reading or writing of an essay. Characters are very significant. Characters are to be looked at, read or written with utmost clarity so that the reader would know what the characters are and how they are going to react or act in an essay or a story. So the students have to be very careful when they are defining characters, or while reading an essay, they are looking at the characters who are significant in the essay. So the teachers need to develop a skill amongst the students to know about characters by doing a profile on the character. It is a good exercise for the students to develop the skill of defining characters. The teacher can ask the students to look at a character, and sometimes there are good students in the class who can draw the characters. So she may encourage the students to draw the characters on the board, which would also be some fun for the class, and the ones who are drawing, they would also be encouraged in that activity, and the rest of the students who are looking at that drawing can also imagine the character well. So it is not to be taken that every exercise has to have a written sentence to imagine or to understand a character. You can also draw a profile of a character. The teachers can also encourage students to get into the roles of characters. For example, it is a very good practice to divide the class into different characters that the teacher thinks would be possible to use from the essay. So for example, if we are writing an essay on Qaid-e-Azam, you can ask who would like to be Qaid-e-Azam in the class. And if there are more than one people who want to be Qaid-e-Azams in the class, that is very encouraging. So the teacher should encourage them to develop their roles by reading about Qaid-e-Azam. So that means she is instilling a habit in her students to read about Qaid-e-Azam, to focus about the characters of Qaid-e-Azam, and also to follow the footsteps of Qaid-e-Azam to become good citizens of Pakistan. So that means the students are going to focus more on the character when they are asked to role play. Sometimes teachers tell me if they would ask the students to get into roles, probably there would be none offering. And in some cases, the teachers tell me that there would be more than one people who would be interested. In both cases, we have solutions. If there is none in the class, the teacher can nominate herself. When she would nominate, I think nobody would be refusing when the teacher is asking them to get into a role. If the teacher wants them to take the character of a doctor in the essay, so she can ask the students, okay, these are the people who are going to be the doctors in the class. So I want you to get into this character and then role play that character. And the students would enjoy doing that. For that, the first thing they are going to do is they are going to read about the doctor, how the doctor should look like, how should he behave, what should be the body language of a doctor. So in that way, they are going to do a lot of research about the character, and that is going to help them a lot in the future careers where they have to get into the roles. Actually, in real life, they have to play the roles. So it would be very helpful for them to get into role play activity and get into the character. That is the best way to make the students learn about the character. If the teacher thinks that the students would like to opt for the characters themselves, even if they are not from the essay, the teacher must encourage them to get into the roles. Because in any case, even if the character is not from the essay, the students are going to learn something out of it. The basic thing that we are doing in teaching is that we are developing skills in our students, and we want them to learn about life, about things, about people, about happenings. So whatever way we can develop that, even if it is not in the course, it is out of the course, still the teachers need to encourage that.